listening to the Fox and Raven podcast.
Welcome to the Fox and Raven podcast. I'm KOS, the King of Sorrow, aka Fox. And to the right of me, on the side of me, is J Tune, aka Raven. What's up, Tune?
What's up, man? How's it going?
It's all good, it's still breathing. COVID running rapid. It's New Year's, pre-New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
It's about that. So it's New Year's podcast.
New Year's podcast. They'll be listening to this on New Year's Day, so
we want to touch on to people's New Year resolutions and oh yeah, it's my favorite time of the year. It's the most wonderful time of the year. It's the damn New Year, new me, people.
Yeah,
it's the best time. Things kind of changed because of COVID, so you can't really get all those New Year, new me. Maybe it's like New Year, new me without COVID or something like that. Who knows? But
yeah, I was actually having a conversation with a dude I know. He's a personal trainer, and he's like talking about this is the time of year that all the coaches, like all the personal trainers and coaches and stuff like that, get hyped up because we're gonna get all the New Year, new me people. And he was like, man, this is a bad year to be a coach or a personal trainer. He's like, because you ain't gonna get those people this year coming into the gyms, especially with everything being shut down and restricted.
Yeah, it's just like unless you you technically are your own personal trainer now. You really are a person.
Personal, yeah. You're just a person. You're just a person training.
It's just person training. Is that personal training shit is out the window. Now imagine. I mean, don't get me wrong. We were striving to get, or you already certified, but you know how we was striving to get like certifications and blah blah blah. Ain't nothing wrong with still applying for that and trying for that, but it's like now it's just a food mat or a placement holder. All right, so it's on your refrigerator now because the only person you training is your own ass. Yeah,
and he made a good point though. He made a good point where he was like, he was talking about how the personal trainers and coaches are considered like a luxury service, and he was like they're not essential and all that shit, but he's like we're the one keeping people alive and healthy during COVID and shit. He's like we should be essential, we should be out there training people, we should be on the front lines keeping people healthy, doing people's diet plans and vitamins and all that good shit. He has a podcast. I'll give him a little shout out. It's called the J Trains podcast or the J Trains Coach. It's all about fitness.
Yeah, see, that's what you're saying is dope. That is essential. You know what I mean? And it's many things that's like essential businesses that I don't understand why they're not open, or why they're not deemed essential. When I think any kind of fitness is any kind of fitness, whether it's whatever category it falls under, the CrossFit, whatever,
Yeah, but then McDonald's is open.
But then McDonald's is open and been open. But I seen one of this little picture I was gonna post a long time ago. It was like, can we normalize It was like, can we normalize fast health food, or normalize health food restaurants, like fast food health restaurants or something like
similar. Joe DeCino was talking about.
Like, yeah, exactly. Like similar. Can we, people like normalize fast food? It was like normalized healthy fast food restaurants. There you go. Normalize healthy fast food restaurants. Yeah, I thought that was a good little meme I seen right there. I was like, yeah, why not? Why don't they have drive-through healthy fast food restaurants? I haven't seen one. If there is one, I don't know about it. Whatever.
I mean, there's a couple places I wouldn't necessarily consider them fast food, but the thing is a lot of people that eat at McDonald's and stuff like that, they're lazy. They go through the drive-through. I'm one of them. I hate getting out of my car to go inside of a place to grab food and walk out. I always 99% of the time rather go through the drive-through, unless I really want the food enough to go inside. But so it's like you don't have the option to where any vegan, vegetarian, none of that healthy foods have drive-throughs. Like Veggie Grill is a great place to eat there, compared to like a Carl's Jr. chicken sandwich. The Veggie Grill chicken sandwich is miles healthier, but a lot of people aren't going to go there. And the thing about that is you go to Carl's Jr., you go to McDonald's because you want a 99-cent, $2, whatever double cheeseburger or quarter pounder with cheese or whatever. You go to there, you're paying $7 for a burger, you know what I mean? Or for a chicken sandwich or whatever.
Yeah. And it's just like you said, I was thinking that is true. It's like you don't have where what when I say fast food, like you know what I mean, like the
Yeah,
drive through health places. Like, well, I never, if maybe wrong, there might be a few, but I never seen one myself out of all
yeah.
the places that we done
They're not
drove.
they're not accessible enough, regardless of how many there are.
Yeah, it was like you don't see no like the lettuce grill or some shit sitting on the corner. You
Right.
pull up, we go through the drive through. Yeah, let me get a double lettuce with
Yeah.
extra ranch and blah
Yeah,
blah
there ain't no McVegan sandwich on the menu. You know what I mean? A McVeggie.
blah. The veggie junior
Yeah.
and the
Let me get the
veggie king.
Let me get the McFalse rib.
Yeah, you know, there ain't no vegan king and none of that stuff hanging
Yeah.
around here. But that would be dope. Now somebody might steal our idea by listening to this podcast. Be like, you know what, we should do that shit. But it really should be one. Like,
Yeah. I hope somebody does.
and that's not saying that those fast food places don't have nothing, but most of the time they don't. Yeah, I mean,
Nah,
but that's not saying that they don't have healthy foods. But
nah.
imagine like just imagine just a healthy food, even if it does serve meat and or whatever else. But imagine it's just like, oh, grilled chicken and blah blah blah. It's like mostly, like we said, mostly it's all health foods, like stuff that
Yeah.
when it gives you, you know how McDonald's gives you like, oh, it has 90 calories, it gives you in small parentheses 90
Right.
calories or something like that. Now imagine you had the fast drive-through health food spot, and it gives you, if you count macros or your gains and how much percentage of protein you need for the day,
Yeah. It
and
gives you the whole nutritional breakdown.
the whole nutritional breakdown, and also it's not overpriced. That's a damn shame. You could get two heart attacks in a bowl right here at McDonald's for $5,
Hmm.
but for a
Well,
salad
look
it's
at
almost like
look at
$10.
Wendy's. Wendy's, they got the 4 for $4 and shit. And fucking, you go to, like I said, you go to Veggie Grill, just a sandwich with no fries, $7.
Yeah, it was like how the hell is three, you get two for $3, two burgers $3, but a damn salad is like $7 and shit. A big ass large salad is $7. I'm like, how does the hell does the salad cost more than the burger? That's what I don't
But then
understand.
even you seen they did that study, man, where they looked at McDonald's salad and they still found like 2 times your daily amount of sugar in the fucking salad.
Yeah, I think they do some slick shit. They take the grease off the grill and
Yeah,
slather it on your damn
it's the pre-dressing. they
salad.
they sit there and mix up all the burger grease in the salad.
Get you addicted to it, the pre-dressing. Yeah, like you said. Oh,
Mm,
it's vinaigrette. That ain't no damn
yeah,
What's this? This ain't vinaigrette. That's vinaigrette.
sourdough croutons and shit.
It's taking your croutons is
It's like
Angus
stale.
beef.
It's stale cake.
Yeah,
It's just pure sugar.
it's like it's the cookies that was left out too long. They don't cut them up
Yeah.
into square slices.
You'd be like, why are these croutons brown? They'd be like, oh, it's because it's whole wheat bread. Now that shit is a stale ass month-old brownie.
Yeah, it's fucking it's a month-old brownie, some walnut cookies and shit. They didn't cut up into
Yeah.
square slices. Yeah, but anyway, have you ever thought about making a New Year's resolution, like something you want to change,
So
or
my thing is, this has always kind of been my philosophy. I'm sure we talked about this last year, but I feel like if you're not willing to make a change immediately, then you're going to fail in your New Year's resolution. That's not to say that everybody does. I mean, there are people that are mind motivated like that, where they're like, all right, I'm going to start this on New Year's, and then they succeed. But me as a person, if it's like, okay, I want to do this, I want to lose weight, for example. If I sit here and like I'm gonna stuff my fat ass until New Year's and then work on it, by the time New Year's comes, I already fucked up. I don't have the motivation. Like, just because the day changes and it's fucking Sunday the 31st or Monday the 1st, that's not gonna change. That's not gonna change my motivation. If I want to start something or change something about myself, I'm doing that shit now. It's like with our business. I'm not gonna be like, oh, I want to improve my business in 2021. I do, absolutely, I do, but that doesn't mean that I'm gonna wait until January 1st to start working on it. I'm gonna start now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's a love-hate thing. I mean, if it takes somebody that motivation, if they need to trick their mind into thinking I'm gonna start this on New Year's and it works for them, then more power to you. It's just, I know that I'm the kind of person that if I'm not going to start now, then I'm not going to start later. I'm not going to start until I really want to start. So if I do really want to do it, then I'm gonna do it now. If I don't, then fuck, I might start it. It may be my March resolution. It may not be my New Year's. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I wonder what I wonder what captivate people in there. What like really takes over the mind that they have to sit there and wait. I'm guessing the date, like you just said, like I'm guessing it's like I wonder what really drives somebody to be like
It's a
on the New Year I'm gonna start like this. It was like just like you said, if you should set mind to purpose now and start on it tonight, today.
Well, what it is, it's a placebo effect. It's that you tell yourself this is when I'm going to start it, and then you get yourself hyped up. And some people do, don't get me wrong. Like, you'll see all those people in the gym the 1st of January, whatever. And I love seeing that shit. I hate it for myself because when I'm going to the gym on a regular basis, I hate that the gyms are packed, but it's good to see the people. But wait, 6 months from then you'll see the people that really stuck with it. And the majority of them aren't there anymore. So you get that little burst of energy, but it's really on you to go to carry on with it. If you're not going to carry on with it, why the fuck did you start? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's really the placebo effect. It's that, okay, I'm going to set my mind to this date, and then new year, new me, I'm going to start off fresh. And then I get it. I get it. It's the same thing as me and you sometime. We're like, oh, it's my last weekend of partying and I'm get back on my diet on Monday. It's the same concept. But like I said, you're either going to stick to it or you're not.
Yeah. Because you hear about it and you see it all the time. People, the start, like you said, the start stop concept thing. They'll sit there and they'll go hard for like and we always think back because of the gym. They'll go hard for the first little couple of months. Then by the time they're hitting they start slowing down in March, April, whatever. No, they still stay with it.
Spring break, but what they do is they'll fall off at like February, and then around March, April, they'll get back into it and be like, I gotta get ready, I gotta get my summer body ready.
Yeah. They get us. But like we said, if you ever want to this is the best time to get started. Well, winter period is the best time to get started. Is like you get started now. Not even winter. You get started now. Period. Just get started.
Yeah. And I think that's what it is too. Is especially in America, we're a very gluttonous society. So when it comes to Thanksgiving and Christmas and New Year's, think about that whole period of time. You're eating fucking Thanksgiving big ass feast with leftovers for days. You're eating Christmas food, like most people. You're eating Christmas, big ass ham, stuffing, all this shit you're eating on Christmas, pie and everything. New Year's, you're going out partying, drinking, getting fucked up, celebrating New Year's. So people kind of cut that period of time. They give themselves a pass during that period of time. And that's what fucks them up, because what happens is you party your ass off on New Year's Eve. And then come January 1st, you're not at the gym. You're fucking recovering. You know what I mean? Yeah, you already fucked up your very first day of your resolution.
Yeah.
You either got it or you not.
Yeah. Cocaine, bitches and shit, you start messing up.
Then you end up with fucking VD and crabs and shit. Then you're like, that's your excuse for not going to the gym.
you end up with VD and crabs and no nose, looking like Michael Jackson with an STD.
Yeah. End up having to go to the doctor to get the vaccine for the clap and not the COVID. Different kind of C word.
And then what's that? So yeah, no, I don't have. Yeah, I agree with you. I'm just like the same thought process as you. It's like, I noticed the thing between me and you. We try to improve every day, all through the year, whatever. Don't make the same mistakes that you did before. Blah blah blah. And then you have your downtime when you just doing shit, but then you start rebuilding yourself and do something else. But I never really thought about New Year's resolution like that. Like, oh yeah, this is a new year. I'm gonna do this, because you're not going whatever. I don't. A lot of people will be like New Year's and I'm gonna do that. You're not gonna sit there and do what you said you're gonna do. Like you said, January 1st. You ain't gonna sit there and do that same thing all through the year. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like all 12 months, 365 more days. I'm gonna do that same thing I said on the 1st. No, you're not.
Yeah. Nope.
No. Now, don't get me wrong. That's not saying like business wise, I'm gonna open up a business and stuff. But even within your business, there's detours, twists and turns, and all kind of other stuff. So everything.
And not only that. I mean, that's where people get fucked up too. Is I'm gonna open a business in 2021, and you're gonna wait until you're gonna wait until January to start. And it's like, you know how much work goes into starting a business? It's like you're not even gonna get that business rolling until 2022. You know what I mean? You need to start that shit in summer of 2020 to get that shit popping, you know, get it active by 2021.
Yeah, that's that's true. That's exactly what I'm saying. It's like, you know, because I had a few conversations with some people that I was working with, and they was all like, "Oh yeah, this is what I want to." Yeah, you're not gonna shit on nobody's goals and stuff like that. You ain't gonna hate on nobody, but at the same time, it's like, okay, why you ain't started already? Or you know, you can't sit there and say you don't have the time. It don't take nothing but a piece of paper and a pen to sit there and write out
brainstorm and shit.
Brainstorm with a couple of goals and stuff. That's not saying that I and master at it. There's been many goals and stuff like that I done went back over and forgot about and all that kind of stuff.
It's funny too, because I think yesterday I was just talking to Veronica about like my file cabinet and shit, because we were talking about cleaning out my file cabinet. You remember the file cabinet? I still got the same one. And I was like, man, we had it loaded with stories, ideas. I was like, me and you used to sit in class, because we had almost every class together, and we used to pass notes back and forth. I still have a bunch of the notes that we used to pass back and forth in class. All it was video ideas, story ideas. Like, we were brainstorming. We didn't even do schoolwork. And I remember we talked about it before. I won't go too much into it, but we bullshitted our entire final for English class and made up a book and a story and wrote a fake essay on a book that didn't exist with a fake ISBN number and everything. And we still got B's on that motherfucker. We still passed the class just by passing that final. We did not do a shred of fucking work. Not a single paper did we turn in properly. And you know, but because that's what we were doing, we were focusing all the way back then on the shit that we're still building to this day. And that was, you know, that was a long time ago. We should have been more on it, but we never gave up. You know, we're still going, and we're finally starting to see some progress for, you know, for the work that we put in. But it was inconsistencies, the same as everybody else. Nobody's.
That's why I feel at any academics. That's why I feel at academics right now. Well, but no, it's not. I don't even think about it as a failure, because we were so focused on building something even back then.
Yeah,
you know, so focused on
we were young and dumb, man.
Yeah, a dream. You had it's funny. You had a vision back then of where you want to go now, and then to see it slowly progressing and growing now. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. But that's something. It took 20 years of a vision to see a vision come true. You know, it's like, what, 20 years? Yeah, you got to understand. There's, like I just said earlier, detours, twists and turns, life, all kind of stuff happen. But we stay consistent by still keep at it. Every time you fall, you get up and tried it again. You fail, or forgot about it, went back, like you just said, went back through the cabinet and found some more papers on it, trying that shit again. You know, you just keep on doing it. Can't stop, won't stop. Bad boy, baby. Take that.
Because that's how it is, though, man. I mean, like, you look at our life. I mean, life and death situations, marriage, divorce, moving, homelessness. Like this past 20 years, man, has been a fucking roller coaster.
And that's good to see it steadily progressing. Like you said, we also see what we seeing is like that picture you post. I'm gonna repost that tomorrow. Or tonight, whatever. But like you said, look, you got the. It was funny because everybody that's seen it is pretty much like on board the power couple picture.
Yeah,
and all that kind of stuff.
I know. Yeah,
but like,
everybody digging that, man.
Yeah, like, you know, it's tight. It's like I said it to you, but it was tight. Is like to even like Joe DeSenia said, even with one person, but to see that there's like little pieces of multiple people, it's growing, and that's my point. You can see it flourishing. You can see it flourishing from person to person. It started off with 2 people, then you get 3, then you got 4, then you got 5. You know, it's like it's already flourishing, and it did all that and through this year.
And that's why I said, man, I posted that shit on there and everything. I was like, you like them or not, get used to these faces, motherfuckers, because I'm not letting up. I'm not stopping this time. And same thing we do every night, Pinky. Try to take over the world.
And it was like all that in this year that people say it's the most messed up year. No, it didn't been that messed up. You know, it's messed up for other people, which we feel bad about, people dying and losing jobs and all that. But, you know, but you have to celebrate your wins too, as much as your losses. You know, take your losses, take it to the chin. And then as much as you had the losses, we don't have many losses. I didn't have many losses this year too. But I towards the end of the year, I done made some gains. You know what I mean?
And what's crazy about it though is like I said, we talked about this on the phone, is we've seen so many people that we know personally start up businesses during this COVID time. So some people are they have no other choice. It's a bad time for them. Stuff is fucked up. They're losing their businesses, etc. For other people, it's fucked up for them because they're not utilizing this opportunity to make something themselves. You know what I mean? Especially the people that aren't working and are on unemployment. You got 24 fucking hours a day to build something. You know what I mean? Build it.
Yeah. You know, I'm on my Will Smith right now. Found me a queen, got me a team, started a dream. You know what I mean? All kind of other shit right now. So it's good though, man. It's like it's good to see. It's funny to me as I recap the year. It's just funny to me. You seen it go from because it was like like what you want to say like a roller coaster. How it started off slow and then it just sped up out of nowhere.
Yeah.
You know, it started really speeding up in like on the half of the year that was gone. Like that first part of the year was pretty slow. We were still doing what we do, as of course, but then like you said, we started having more additions to the team. You know, shout outs to Megan and all the people on Discord that you got going on and everything. You start seeing more additions to the team, more creative ideas happen, more all kinds of stuff. And we're not sitting there trying to brag about our business. We're just telling you, you can see if you look for the flourishing signs, you can see them. If you look for if you look for the personal growth or the growth that you're trying to get to, a vision board per se, then you can see that if you look for the vision, you can find it and stuff like that. It might be a small, even it's an inkling, a little small piece of it. Hang on to that piece and keep going.
And if you only look at the doubt, then you'll find your failure.
Yeah, if you only look at the doubt, you find your failure. So, like you know, I wasn't in my personal, you know, besides knowing my brother for 20 years and my best friend, brother, and all that I'm grateful for. I wasn't looking for no woman. Found me a woman. You know what I mean? And all that kind of stuff. Or she found me, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, however it worked out. Found each other.
little Queen of Sorrow over there doing her thing. So, you know, it's all kind of other stuff. You got to celebrate a lot of your wins, love, getting money, building our business even more. We our other what do we say, co-workers, our co Fox and Raven founders and stuff like that.
Co-founders.
Yeah, because they are like what you want to call like a foundation to your team.
Yeah, they're like our board of directors or some shit. They're like our what is it, shareholders.
Shareholders and board of directors and y'all, like you said, pillars and bricks and layers to build this company into a damn corporation, which it is gonna do, because we can't stop, won't stop.
And if it don't work, then this building gonna turn into the Carter, and we're gonna be pushing that shit.
If it don't work, fuck it, we'll try something else. It's gonna work. Something gonna work. Something gonna pop up. Something gonna pop up because we got too much motivation behind it. Yeah, it might be some slow periods, but what I'm saying to anybody that's listening, yeah, you might have some up and downs and stuff, and yes, everything is kind of up in the air when it comes to the world stuff. But when it comes to your own personal stuff, you got to sit there and whatever. I'm getting Kaiser Permanente, get out of my phone, play blah, whatever. When it comes to your own personal stuff, you got to look at where you want to go personally. You know, where if you have a family, where your entire team, your family are, you know, what goals are you trying to reach, and try to reach some. I don't care if it's daily goals. You don't have to wait until Friday or Saturday to be like, oh, there's a goal that I'm trying to reach. You can try to reach a goal today. It's be a small daily goal, drinking 3 cups of orange juice, whatever. Start off with something really stupid. You'd be surprised. Like, if I could do that, then I can do this. Like Toon said earlier, the placebo effect. If I can do this, I can do that. If I can do this.
It's all about forming a habit.
Yeah, forming a habit. So, I think, you know, what our first podcast we should do is back with the 2021 is Willie Earl and Gus. Start off from the beginning of the year.
Yeah, we could do that.
But yeah, so, you know, we wanted to say happy New Year's to everybody. You know, it's been a roller coaster of a year. It's gonna be another one. If you think the shit's bad now, it's gonna get worse next year. You see how I said all that positive shit and end on some negative shit. There you go for the depressed motherfuckers. I got you
for all you pessimistic motherfuckers out there. You better find the light in that darkness, motherfucker.
we got something for everybody at Fox and Raven. You know what I mean? You want to be depressed? I got something for you too. Your 2021 gonna be fucked up. You know what I mean?
You might not even make it to 2022.
You ain't got to worry about 20.
Yeah, if you're lucky.
You ain't got to worry about it, baby.
Out there floating around, you might just catch that shit like a left field, like an outfielder.
You think, yeah, I'm happy. You know, I'm happy relationship wise and stuff like that. But you know, any given day she can leave my ass, then I'm back to where I'm at, baby. You know, but you know, that don't bother me, baby. I've been this world before, baby. I done it all, baby.
Yeah.
Tune on the same level. He been with his girl for a long time, but you don't think any given day she just walk out, don't come home, and Tune don't. We know it, but
nothing is promised.
What you say? If you leave, don't you come back home. Get your shit. That's a whole song.
I think that's on Spotify. I think I guess.
No, everything is good, man. I'm making jokes, but everything is good on both our half, and we're happy to say that, you know, people should set mind to purpose. For one, and that's a T-shirt that you can buy over there at Fox and Raven.
You can also buy this fly ass hoodie with the sleeves, and you know what I mean.
I wear mine religiously. I ain't wearing it today because I don't like messing it up at work. So I put this little bootleg one on. And I'm wearing it again today. But yeah, you know, you gotta try to create your moments of happiness. Create opportunities for yourself. Even if it's small little windows, if all it takes is one little small window of opportunity to make something great. So, you know, with great power come great responsibility. Just start saying a whole bunch of shit. Yeah, you know, we want to make sure that
quote Ben Parker.
A great philosopher, Ben Parker.
Great philosopher, Ben Parker.
Yeah, not Benjamin Franklin, but Benjamin Parker. But no, we want to say, you know, that everything ain't as it seems, even when it comes to elections, if it comes to COVID, if it comes to anything else in life. And for those that are really dealing with depression and stuff like that, suicidal thoughts, and we know it's going to be a lot of people that you know, took themselves too early out the game, when, you know, and all that kind of stuff, which is sad. We understand that's sad. You know, there is help that you can get for whatever your issue is. Know that you are loved here at Fox and Raven ENT. We don't give a damn what color you are, what size you are.
And man the fuck up. You know how long I've been waiting to get out this motherfucker? If I'm stuck here, you stuck here.
Yeah, you know, yeah, I've been wondering. I tried to check out a few times. I tried to check out a few times in my life. It didn't work.
Stop the bullshit.
Yeah, so make sure you go to foxandravenent.com. It's at the bottom of the screen right there, going across. Boom. I'm going the opposite way. There you go, right there. So go to foxandravenent.com. Check out Fox and Raven ENT on IG. Check out I Am J Tune and watch some good Among Us and anything else Tune streams. You know, we definitely will have a lot more content coming up soon, because I'm tired of working this damn job. You know what I mean? I'm
everybody been trying to get another drinking game set up, so we're gonna try to get that going soon.
Yeah, we'll try to get that going soon. Most likely, I would say after New Year's, because then everybody, you know how everybody's all family oriented doing stuff. So it's like, all right, get another drinking game.
Honestly, I think New Year's Eve would be the perfect time to do it, but I know everybody's gonna be doing shit.
Yeah. See, I don't really have nothing planned. I will be seeing my girl probably right now and New Year's Eve, but not all night, whatever. It's all good. But oh yeah, so yeah, check out everything Fox and Raven. Get you some good merchandise. We sell subs. We will start having a setup and schedules and get back to the skits. That's our plans for this coming up, you know, couple of the next year. We're gonna start try to push out most content as we can.
Yeah,
more content than before, better content than before. We got more people to join us. That means we get more ideas and stuff to brainstorm about, and more funnier content. We got beautiful ladies, all kind of ladies now. You know what I mean? Get you some.
Yeah. Got it at Ross.
Yeah, I got it at Ross. 2 for 1. Get you some. Drew. It gets you inside. He said, I got it at Ross. Yeah, get you some. Not Rachel's, but Ross. Get you some. Get you some. But other than that, we hope that you have a safe, great New Year's. Take a couple of drinks on your boys. And as always, stay sly as a fox.
And fly as a raven.